What if I told you that everything that we've been taught, everything about the world, what if it's all wrong? And what if you're more powerful than you believe? What if I could show you the scientific proof that you can send a telepathic message to anyone instantly? And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. It only takes a few minutes. You can send a telepathic message to someone that you like romantically, business relationship, and it's going to blow your mind. My name is Jake with jakeducey.com, wishing you a beautiful day. If you're new here, thanks for being here. If you're a returner, thanks for coming back. If you enjoy this video, make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification, all that fun stuff. And be sure to check out my free Success Hypnosis MP3. It's my free financial success hypnosis MP3. About 1 million people from all over the world have used it. Every day you get these awesome stories of people that attract money out of nowhere. They get a new job. Their house has been on the market forever. They can't sell it. They listen to it. All of a sudden they sell their house. Amazing things happen. It's free to use. It's jakeshypnosis.com, or you can click the link in the description of the video and it's pinned as the top comment in the comment section right there down below. If you are ready to know exactly how to send a telepathic message, watch this entire video and your life will never be the same. Now, what we're taught about reality, like we're just these physical bodies that are separate from everybody else, it's not caught up to what modern science now knows and acknowledges, that everything in the universe is made of energy. Even your body that feels solid and it feels real, like not actually solid, everything is energy. You can comment that down below. Everything is energy. Comment down below. Everything is energy. That's what quantum physics shows us. And the energy waves that make up all atoms and all matter, they're sometimes waves of energy, meaning they're invisible, and sometimes they're particles. They can be both. And the technique that I'm about to show you is going to change your life forever by harnessing this. Now, if you're not familiar, it's based around quantum entanglement, that basically two particles, they respond to one another instantaneously, no matter how far apart they are. And this shows us that communication of information and energy, it actually transcends the normal limits of distance that we think of. So what the heck does that mean? Well, we think of everything as separate, that you and me are separate. And unless you have my phone number and I answer your call, you can't contact me at a distance, right? So if you want to send a telepathic message, you have to understand quantum entanglement proves that we're all linked. Your thoughts are actually the vehicle that allows you to harness this quantum entanglement. Now, how could that be? Because every atom, all the molecules in our body, the cells in our brain, they exist as part of invisible energy fields. So if you think of it like radio stations broadcast signals at all these different frequencies, right? Well, your radio tunes into specific stations, and your body and your mind is also giving off subtle energies just like that. So I invite you to see telepathy as two people getting in tune with each other's frequencies, just exactly like radio. Now, when you think, electrical signals go through your brain. It's a transmission of energy. The same way that you transmit a frequency from your cell phone when you are calling someone. And when we feel emotions, chemical and electrical processes are all happening. They're triggered through our brain and our bodies. So you could imagine these vibrations in the energy field that surrounds us. And in a sense, every thought and emotion is sending out a unique vibrational signal, like dialing or tuning into a certain radio station. So if you're going to send a telepathic message to someone, you think about it exactly like this. Like cell phones broadcast signals to a cell tower, right? Our thoughts broadcast signals to a cell tower, which is an invisible energy field that we're all connected to. And on a subconscious level, like mentally and emotionally, every single person picks up on these vibrational signals. Like, especially if you're tuned into that person, like, have you ever sat down and someone walks in and you could tell they're in a bad mood or a good mood, right? So I'm going to break down exactly how to dial and call someone telepathically so you can see how crazy powerful your mind actually is. You are more powerful than you believe. And it all comes from understanding you're a spiritual being in a physical body. You are more powerful than you believe. You can comment that down below. I am more powerful than I can believe. I am more powerful than I can believe. Now, step number 1 is to focus on the person that you want to reach. Just like when you're dialing their phone number, you need to know who you're calling, right, on the phone before you can actually reach them. So who is that person? Step number 2, you want to visualize that person clearly. You picture their face, say their name silently or out loud, hear their voice, feel their presence, see their smile. Now, step number 3 is to set the intention to connect with them. So in your mind, see or feel like a subtle energy line between you and them. And just like when you're entering your phone number and that guarantees that your call goes through to the right person, setting your intention is sending a subconscious message about tuning in to that specific person's frequency pattern or dialing their vibrational phone number, so to speak. Think about it like dialing their vibrational phone number. And then step number 4 is once you feel that mental or emotional connection from these first 3 steps, this is where you actually send the message. So think of it like you're sending a subconscious text message. First thing is to form the message in your mind. So you keep it simple, just like when you send a text message from your own phone. Simple. What are you saying? What do you want to get across through this transmission of vibration? Step number 5 is to feel the emotion behind your message. So you're going to anchor the message with emotion. Just like you need service bars on your phone to send a text message for it to deliver, right? Well, you need emotional service bars for your telepathic message to deliver. So if it's romantically related, feel the emotions, like feel the emotions of love and excitement and happiness, the butterflies. If it's business related, you feel the excitement and surprise. They reached out to you, you got the new job, they want to do business with you. Feel that emotion because that is your service bars that let you know that you are in service and you can send a subconscious transmission of vibration. Then send it. Imagining your thoughts like traveling along an energy link toward the other person. So some people might find it helpful to imagine a beam of light or like a wave of energy flowing from your heart to the other person, from your mind to the other person. Other people just like knowing that message is sent instantaneously because there's an instantaneous transfer of energy. Energy is never created or destroyed. It can only be transferred into new states. And you are the medium by which this energy is being transferred to another person. Through quantum entanglement, all particles, all cells, all energy, all information is linked and travels and communicates instantaneously. Now, step number 7, after you send your message, just let it go. Avoid overthinking, doubting yourself. Remember, you are not crazy. You are not guessing. Scientists have already proven with quantum entanglement. So if you do everything correctly, but then you sit in fear or doubt or worry or uncertainty, it is like sending a second message, like a text message, immediately after sending the first one. Like one text message, you ask them on a date, and then 30 seconds later, before they even read the first message, you send a second message that's like, never mind, right? So trust that your message is traveling in the energetic field. You press send and trust the system to deliver. So staring at your phone, it doesn't speed it up. If anything, it actually affects the deliverability of it. That confusion affects it. So let it be. And most importantly, have an open mind. You have nothing to lose. Suspend your disbelief about who you think you are, what you believe reality is, and what's possible. So start small if you need to. A simple thing like, please call me, or I'm thinking about you. All in all, remember, you are a spiritual being in a physical body. That's how this whole thing works. Spirit is energy. You are a spiritual being in a physical body, so you are not bound to the perceived distance limits that your five senses have conditioned you of. You are a spiritual being in a physical body, so you communicate through energy fields. And once you realize this, you realize you can communicate beyond words and perceived limits of distance. So comment down below, I'm a spiritual being in a physical body. I'm a spiritual being in a physical body. Give this a try. It will only take you 60 seconds, 120 seconds, maybe a minute or two. Give it a try and then watch what happens in your life. You're going to be amazed.